Hello, welcome to another Bulletmarv reviews. Today I'm going to be talking about why I play retro games and what I prefer about them and everything along those lines. So let's start off with why retro gaming. Why do people prefer retro gaming over modern gaming recently? What's with it? What's the big deal? For me, personally, it's nostalgia. And the collector in me as well, wants to get all the good games. But for me, it is pure nostalgia. I have so many memories of playing video games with my friends, and when I was going through stuff as well, like in a car, I was involved in a car accident, broke my leg, got hit by a car, and with yeah, I played video games all the time because I couldn't go to school, so I was homeschooled for a few hours a day, and then I'd come back and play video games all day. That and collect Pokemon cards. And that's all it is. It's nostalgia. And now I'm on the hunt to find these good games as well. These games that I never played when I was younger, and now I get the chance to. Games that people were going on about and I never got to. Like last good game that I actually got with my GameCube lot, which I posted. Star Fox Adventure. To me it's like playing Zelda. It's a Zelda game, but you're Star Fox. It's awesome. And finding these new games is just amazing good fun. And I just love finding these old games, playing on them, completing them, playing on them again, doing everything that I can on the game. And yeah, that's why I do it. And with now my new hobby, my main thing that I focus on, which is Japanese video games, I want to know, can you play these video games which are in Japan? Which are all released in Japan? So, for instance, I took a risk and got Sakura Wars 1, 2 and 3. I'm still looking to get 4. And can you play them? Yes, you can play them on the Dreamcast. And yes, you do have to either print out a game FAQ, which lists everything that people say in English, so you can follow it. But with that, it's all text, and then the last bit, it's like this tactical JRPG, and it's beautiful to play. And that's why I do it. It's pure nostalgia, plain and simple. So why aren't I into modern gaming the same as I am with retro gaming? The main reason why, there's a lack of creativity, I personally feel this. You can call me whatever you want. You can call me a liar, like I'm bullshitting or whatever. This is, to me, there's no creativity anymore in modern gaming. Like Xbox 360 generation, well, the 8th generation, 7th generation onwards, there seems to be a lack of creativity. But anyway, no one's willing to take risks. It's all about money. So you're just getting pumped out sequel after sequel after sequel, which is just a rehash of the game. And the closest thing that can get to any sort of individuality are these rollerball games created by published by companies like NIS, Atlas, and various companies like that. Sega actually do it, take more risks than the big companies like Ubisoft. The companies that can't afford to take risks take more risks than the companies that can afford to take a hit on the title. And this is what annoys me, that people are sticking to the same old, and there's no individuality anymore within gaming. And also the fact that gaming now has become very much... Sorry, I do smoke. It's not recommended, but I do clean out my consoles at least once a month. The only thing about modern gaming that I like is that the games are cheaper. In a way, if you want to buy second-hand games, you can. But that's starting to go now as well with this DRM stuff that's going on, which a lot of companies now are stopping, thankfully. But it's still, I don't want to play Call of Duty 27 because it's just like Call of Duty 4. There's no individuality anymore. I mean, odd developers like Naughty Dog do try releasing new IPs, But again, played The Last of Us. To me, that was Uncharted with zombies. I didn't enjoy it. I found it quite laborious, and it wasn't a joy to play. I did not enjoy playing it as much as I do, let's say, play Resident Evil Code Veronica or Sonic 3 or Mario. I don't get any joy out of playing the new games as much. So I'm not saying that it's bad, like, you know, modern consoles are bad or anything. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that the games are lacking something. There's only a few games that have really captured me, more or less, made me happy. Games like the remake of Mortal Kombat, even though remake, it's still a very good game. Real good, really enjoyable. Fallout, going from this isometric overhead 2D to first person, third person RPG. Fantastic move, really original, but now that's starting to be copy and pasted. Games like Lollipop Chainsaw, whack it, off the wall, not normal. Doing very, you know, doing weird and wonderful things, making me happy playing them. I laugh playing them. Games like the Yakuza series, which started on PS2 and has gone on to PS3, are some of the best games ever created. They're some of the best action adventure games that you can play, and very story driven. But the characters are good, fleshed out. Sega take risks and put loads of money into it and get very little in return. But they're happy knowing it's making people happy. Even though now they aren't releasing them in the West, which sucks. And that's my little rant on modern gaming as such. And also, gaming has become mainstream. A lot of people do it. Everyone owns a console now, whether it's because it's their Blu-ray player, whether it's their media box for watching TV. The only full game console that there is right now is the Wii U, and even that can count. That's a Blu-ray player. If you want to even go in the way of handhelds, you've got the DS and the game DS, which is a pure, thoroughbred handheld console. So you don't have this uniqueness that you had anymore. As well with the console itself, I mean, you look now at the Xbox One and PS4, and even Wii U, in a way, you can't tell really. There's not much difference. It's a box, a black box. There's no like really big markings at all. And you go back to like front of old consoles, for example, the N64, PlayStation, Dreamcast. I mean, you could tell what there were just by the shape of the controller ports. I mean, you could go to a second-hand shop and think, oh, what's this pad for? See, it's got a certain like end, and be like, oh yeah, it's for a Mega Drive, it's for a, you know, GameCube, it's for an Xbox. There's no wires, more or less, what I'm saying. And that's made it lose its face. It's very faceless now, at least. Yeah, there's nothing personal there anymore, I believe. But I do like modern gaming. Don't get me wrong, I still buy the new games which are good. I tend to avoid the garbage though now, the stuff which gets brought out every year as well. So from a collection standpoint, it's terrible. From a gaming aspect, it's okay, but not brilliant. And yeah, so why do I retro game? Nostalgia, the uniqueness of the games that come out. They are so unique and beautifully animated in some of them. And being able to play these games that you saw and you never got a chance to. That's why I do it. I do it to make myself feel happy, and because I enjoy it. I prefer old school retro gaming to modern gaming. And really what I want people to take away from this video is don't just knock a console because of its graphics as well. That seems to be a big thing that a lot of people are doing right now. Oh yeah, but graphically it's horrible. Oh, graphics are rubbish. I play games, not pixels. I mean, if you are watching this, you know you are. I put a picture up on my Facebook page with I was playing Resident Evil 3 on the Dreamcast using the Regina scheme from Dino Crisis, because that's what you can do on the Dreamcast version of it, and I found that very interesting. I wanted to share that. One of my friends put, "Oh my god, I get nothing but headaches. Look at those pixels. It looks horrible." It's like, yeah, but the game is good. I play games, not pixels. Don't judge a book by its cover. Just because a game looks old, don't mean it's terrible. And 9 times out of 10, you'll be surprised about how much fun you can have on them. And I know this is very preachy, it's a very preachy video, but I just want to get my voice heard on this, because I know a lot of people now are starting to look back on the older generations now with the new generation coming in. I just want to give my 2 cents. So, answer to the question, why do I play retro games? Nostalgia, happiness, and the collector in me loves them. I have been Bulletmarv. I hope you've enjoyed my video. If you want to leave any comments, which I strongly recommend you do, I do reply to all comments left on my page. I am an active member of YouTube. I don't just post videos and don't respond to comments. I respond to everything. So if you like it, comment, share, subscribe, but most of all, keep on gaming.